Hello students, good evening to all of you all. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to the online session. Can you all hear me clearly and see the screen clearly? Am I audible to you all?
Yeah, sir.
Okay, thank
Yes,
you.
sir.
Okay, so we warmly welcome you all to the online session. This is our first grade 11 session. So I hope some schools have started, some schools yet to be started. I hope you all got your textbooks and you all are ready for a new turn in your life. It's a new year and a new grade. I hope you all have put the proper plan towards your O-level results, and I hope you all are working for it. Okay, then if any of your friends are missing, just send them the link if possible, or you can tell them to contact me and send my number. I'll be sharing the link to them. Okay, I think some of the schools they have not yet delivered the or given the textbooks, right? So no problem. By the end of this week, you will be receiving this tube. This is our grade 11 tube. I hope you all can see this. So you will be getting this tube, and this tube will consist of three chapters, the first three chapters. So all the students who are joining for January and for the ones who are joining to this session, you will be receiving this tube. Later, I'll be sending a Google form to get your address. Then put your proper address. You will be getting this. Most probably from tomorrow, they will be sending it. Within 2-3 days, you might be receiving it. This is the grade 10 tube, grade 11 tube. The grade 10 students will be receiving this tube, that is their grade 11, 10 tube. And the grade 9 students will be receiving this tube. Okay. So these are the three tubes for the grades. You all will be receiving this grade 11 tube. Okay, then hope you all can hear me and all things are sorted. So let's go into the discussion. So Buddha, once you get the tube, it will be easy because most of the notes are here. You have some empty spaces where you have to fill. I have given the syllabus here. So once you complete the parts, you can tick it off, and then you have spaces to draw, space to write, and all those things. So today, without the tube, you all can take down the important notes. Once you get the tube, it will be more beneficial, more easy for you all. And you all don't need to waste time writing everything. Only the important diagrams you have to draw. All the other needed notes are there. So it will be easy. We can save time. The ones who have been there with me for grade 10, you all know our method. So because the first week of the first year of the new year, we were unable to send the tubes earlier. Most probably this week you will be receiving the tube. Okay, so let's go back to our science thing. So we know that science is one of the hardest O-level subject. That's because science is made out of three different types of components. First one is biology, second component is chemistry, and the third component is physics. When you compare these three things, it's like studying bio, teaching bio, or the students studying bio, it has to be a different pattern. Because in bio, it's mainly related to you memorizing things, understanding the concepts, and then memorizing the names and memorizing the definitions. So first you have to understand. After understanding, you have to memorize. Without memorizing, bio is going to be hard. So for the memory part, I will be giving a lot of short points, mnemonics, so that it's easy for the ones, like there are some students who struggle with memorizing. So for those students, it will be easy when I give you all the short forms and all those things. So it will be easy. So I'll try my best to make biology short and sweet for y'all. So only thing is, y'all, from your side, I need the full support. You all have to study, you all have to do the revision. Okay, then only then you will be able to grasp the whole thing. And when you go to physics, it's mainly related to calculation. Even when teaching physics, you will understand that I will be giving you all the basic concepts and the equation, and the rest is with calculation. We have to do more calculations and get ourselves familiar to the equations and the questions given. It's more like maths. So bio and physics learning pattern is totally different, because when you are learning bio, you will be more focused on memorizing the words, memorizing the new names. In physics, nothing much to memorize. Only thing you have to memorize is the equation. And then you have to know analytically, by doing more and more calculation, you should know how to use the equations. Which equation to be used in which situation. That comes with practice. Okay. So that comes with a lot of practice. So don't worry. We have ample amount of questions. We have a lot of practice sessions in physics. We'll be doing all those things. So by the time we are done with the syllabus, you will be experts in biology, physics, and also chemistry is a part of memorizing, part of calculating, and a part of analytical thinking. Okay. Because in chemistry, with the periodic table, activity series, it continues like that. So the thing is, you should be thorough with your grade 10. Without knowing the grade 10, it's very hard to catch up with grade 11. Because when you look at your syllabus, I think all of you all know the syllabus. Totally we have including grade 10 and grade 11, let's say grade 10, we had 20 lessons. And in grade 11, we have 15 lessons. By now, you all will be thorough with all the 20 lessons. But I know many students, they lose focus in grade 10 and they are like, okay, when it comes to grade 11, we'll catch it up. But that is the biggest mistake many students do. In grade 11, there is a lot of grade 11 stuff to catch up. So in grade 10, you should have done your best. But in case you all have not done, no problem. Again, you all can study the grade 10 properly and get the understanding of that also. So totally we have 35 lessons. Okay, so your O-level syllabus consists of 35 lessons. O-level doesn't start from grade 11. It starts from grade 10. Keep that in mind for all the subjects. Mainly like business studies, ICT, science, maths, it starts from your small grades. Okay, from addition, subtraction, division. From your small grade, maths is like, until the end of life, maths will be there. So especially science, maths, commerce, all those subjects, English literature, Sinhala language, Tamil language and literature, all those start with grade 10. Okay. Your O-level paper, when you analyze the O-level paper, you will be able to understand that 60 to 65% is from grade 10. 35 to 40% is from grade 11. So from this, you will be able to understand that content-wise also, grade 10 is more. Percentage for the exam-wise also, grade 10 is more. Okay, so always keep in mind that grade 10 is very, very important. Don't throw your textbooks. Don't throw your tutes away. Keep it safely. All your grade 10 notes and tutes, all those will be useful when you're studying for your O-levels. Okay, so the ones who have not completed the grade 10 lessons properly, or you all did not focus properly, for those students, there is option. We have our online grade 10 sessions that will be starting at 7:30 and going until 9:30. It's also on Monday. So the ones who are weak in grade 10, you all can join grade 11 as well as grade 10. The grade 11 students who are joining grade 10, we are giving a 50% discount. So you all can pay half the fee and join, but the first 2 weeks are free. So you all can join and see. Okay, so that's about the class timing and all those things. This month, the fee for grade 11 is 2,000 rupees. Fee for grade 10 will be 1,800. But this month, the first 2 classes are free. So you all can purchase the last 2 classes by paying 1,000. Later on, after the end of 2 sessions, you all can check. You all can see if you can understand my teaching, and after that, you all can purchase the classes. Because the most important thing is the student has to understand what the teacher is saying. Okay. So do we need grade 9 lessons for O level? No. Only 2 equations are coming from grade 9. Don't worry. While teaching the grade 10, I will be discussing about those 2 equations. Other than that, nothing much from grade 9. Okay, so you don't need to worry much about the grade 9 things. Only thing is the grade 10 thing is the most important one. Sorry. Yeah, so now we know background idea about biology, chemistry, physics. Already in grade 10, you all have studied it completely, the basics of biology, basics of chemistry, basics of physics, all that we have ended up with about 17 to 18 equations from our grade 10 sessions. Okay, so as usual, we know, let's go a little bit deep into biology. So biology is one of the most important branch of science. So when you look at biology, it is made out of 2 words, bio and logy. Actually, bio means life, logy means study. So a study related to your life or the things which are supporting life, that is known as biology. So it is the study of life or life related things. So when you look at, yeah, biology, it's mostly related to life, right? So my next question will be, what is life? Okay, how can we differentiate living things and non-living things? What is life? So just think and see, where is our life? Is it in the brain or is it in the heart? Some people might say life is in the heart. So if life is in the heart, there are surgeries where the cardiac surgeon removes a person's heart and fixes another a person who is dead due to brain death. His heart can be removed, and if it is compatible, it can be fixed to another person. So does it mean that once you do the heart transplant surgery, that person is like totally a different person? He's like rebooting his life. No, he will be the same old person. So that means life is not in the heart and life is neither in the brain. Because there are certain situations where there are certain accidents where the brain is stopped, brain function is stopped, but all the body organs are working with the help of a machine. So that means life is not in the brain. So even scientists, biologists, even after thousands and thousands of years of experimenting, researching, they can't give a proper definition or say an exact place where the life is. So life is like a mysterious thing. Okay. From the time you are born to the time you die, that is the life period. But what makes your body move and function? Until now, we don't know. It's kept as a mystery. So, biologists or scientists cannot say we don't have a definition for life. So we can just we can say no definition for life. No. They have given certain characters which are present in living things and which are not present in the non-living things. Those characters in grade 10, unit 8, characteristics of living organisms. Can you remember about 9 characters? We discussed about 9 characters. Those 9 characters are the characters which differentiate living and non-living thing. Okay, so we'll see what are those characteristics. These are the characteristics. By now, you should know the definition of each and everything. Can you remember growth? Irreversible increase in the dry size or mass. Nutrition is the pattern of obtaining material and energy. The process of obtaining energy and material for the survival of the organism is known as nutrition. Respiration is the process of exchange of gases between the outside environment and the inside environment. Irritability coordination. Can you all remember? Nice lesson. The ability to respond and receive external or internal stimuli. For example, if a dog is chasing you, your eyes will see that and then you will start running away. So the stimulus goes through your eye, goes to the brain. From the brain, the message will go to the spinal cord, and through the spinal cord, it will go to the limbs, lower limbs, the legs, and we will start running. So that is irritability coordination. Then excretion, removal of all the metabolic waste. Then we had movement and locomotion. Movement and locomotion. Reproduction, this lesson is very special. We had a separate unit for that. Unit 14. Hope you all can remember. Plant reproduction, animal reproduction, androecium, gynoecium, stigma, style, ovary, male reproductive system, female reproductive system, menstrual cycle, childbirth, all those coming under reproduction. Okay. Metabolism, the sum of all the biochemical activities happening inside the living organisms. It is categorized into two groups: anabolism, making reactions; catabolism, breaking reaction. Anabolism make, catabolism break. I hope you all can remember all this, no? Adaptation, actually this is from grade 9. Adaptation, evolution, the change of the genetics and change of the organism according to the surrounding, according to the external factors, our body adapts. That is adaptation. Adaptation for a long period of time will give evolution. In grade 9, we have discussed about evolution. And then heredity. This is also very important because the last lesson of your grade 10 is unit 20, inheritance lesson. The process of transferring genetic material from one generation to the other generation. Can you all remember Gregor Mendel, tall plant, pure tall, pure short, mixing, getting this much amount of offsprings, 1:2:1 ratio, 3:1 ratio. Then in that we studied about some diseases, albinism, thalassemia, color blindness, hemophilia, Klinefelter syndrome, Down syndrome. Okay, so all these are related to characteristics of living things. So if these characters are there, a substance or a thing can be considered as living. If it is not there, it is considered as non-living. Okay, so when I'm explaining all this, at least some parts should click in your mind. We studied no in grade 10. If nothing is clicking, then it's a big problem. At least if you can remember certain things, okay. Then at least there is certain things remaining in your system. But if it is not there at all, that means you will have to revise your grade 10 thoroughly again and again. So can you all remember in the nutrition thing, especially in the respiration, we had a frog experiment. In the textbook, they used to give 5 bottles with frogs. Because when I say that, only many students will remember. Frog experiment. Yes. We have done a chapter like that, Kela. Okay. So these are the characteristics of living things. So our biology syllabus runs around this. Okay. Studying deeply about these things are the main thing in biology. Cellular organization, I didn't discuss anything about it. Later, I will give another chart to, we will discuss cellular organization. I am slowly bringing you all to the today's topic. Today's topic is tissues. Hopefully, we can complete the meristematic tissue. So, I am slowly bringing you all towards the topic, the tissue topic. Yeah, it is better for you all to write it down. Actually, in our tute, page number 2, I have kept 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 boxes. So you can fill those 10 boxes because adaptation is not there in our O-level syllabus. We omit it. Other than that, all the other 10 are needed. So for now, you just write it roughly and keep. Once you receive the tute, okay, once you receive the tute, please write it down in the tute. And once you receive this tute, okay, if possible, if you like the tute, what you can do is you can take a picture of this and you can share in your status. It will be a promotion for me. Only if you like the tute and like the content inside it, please share it. Okay, so we will try our maximum to send it as soon as possible to all of you all. Yes, quickly take. Meanwhile, if you all have any doubts or any problems, you all want to just ask, you all can ask. Okay, this is the first day. Okay, I'm not going to, force you all into the subject or make you all scared or anything. But actually, science is hard. But if you work for it, it's going to be one of the interesting session. You all are going to love science. But little bit give a focus on it. It's going to be easy if you properly follow what I am saying and properly start the paper classes, the the practice of papers as soon as possible. When you start it, your science is not going to be a trouble for you all. Did anyone receive this tute? No, no. If anyone has received the tute, just send me a message, because some students have already purchased the classes. So I told the institute to send it to them. If they have purchased the last 2 classes, to send it. But anyways, everyone will be receiving the tute. Only thing is, after the class, I'll be sending a Google form. Make sure you fill that Google form. Then according to that address, we can send the tutes. Yeah, I'll write the page numbers. Then it will be easy for you all know. So this comes under page number 2. Page number 2. I have already given the boxes. You have to just fill it in page number 2 once you receive the tute. Okay, let's go to the next session, next part. It is the little bit detailed version of this cellular organization. When you look at cellular organization, Putha, it's actually the building block of the whole universe. Okay, building block of the universe. So when you look at the cellular organization, it all starts with the tiniest particle, the subatomic particles. I hope you all can remember proton, electron, and neutron. You all have studied about this in the basic chemistry part. Proton was identified by J.J. Thomson. Proton was identified by Ernest Rutherford. Electron was identified by J.J. Thomson. Neutron was identified by James Chadwick. Protons are positively charged. Electrons are negatively charged. Neutrons are neutral. They don't have a charge. Protons are present inside the nucleus of the atom. Electrons are present outside the nucleus of the atom. In the energy levels, there is a K level, L, M, N. Can you remember the electronic configuration? 2, 8, 8, that pattern? All those are related to this proton, electron, neutron. I hope you all can remember those things. Basic part of chemistry. So these subatomic particles, they join in different patterns. Okay, 1 proton, sometimes no neutron, or 2 protons, 2 neutrons, 2 electrons. Like that, it will form different atoms. Okay, so there are currently about 120 elements are there, but normally our syllabus is old. They say about 116 to 17. Okay, so by the end of 2020, starting of 2025, they had identified 119 elements. Okay, out of that 20 elements are, very important. Without that, no chemistry for you all. Those are known as the basic periodic table, Mendeleev's periodic table. I hope you all can remember. My students can never ever forget the periodic table. Okay, it starts from hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon. Then we have sodium, magnesium, aluminium, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, argon, potassium, and calcium. I have given the short form also for this. Okay, hi, he, London, BBC, not only Friday, Nia, Nana, MGR, Alladu, Sivaji, PS, Kla R, Kaka. Okay, so there are Tamil versions, Sinhala versions, Okay, they make nice funny songs with this periodic table. Everything for us to remember the periodic table. Okay, so by teaching this, my small fellow who's 3 years, he has memorized this short form. Okay, so I hope you all can remember all these, no? Now, when you all were in grade 7, okay, when you pass to grade 8, even if you forget the grade 7 science stuff, no problem, you can study the grade 8 and pass the grade 8 exam. Once you come to grade 8, once you pass grade 8 and you go to grade 9, even if you forget the total grade 8, no problem, you can study the grade 9 textbook and get the marks for grade 9. After coming to grade 10, by that time you have forgotten grade 9, it's not a problem. You can purely study grade 10 and get your marks. But when you come to grade 11, you cannot forget grade 10, because most of the grade 11 parts are linked with the grade 10. And your O level is both grade 10 and 11. Okay, so I'm the main thing I'm stressing is the importance of grade 10. So please don't forget the grade 10. Keep on doing the grade 10 revision. Okay. So I hope you all can remember the first 20 elements of the periodic table. Yeah, so those 20 elements and the other elements, they join together to form simple molecules. You all have studied the bonding lesson, lesson number 10, grade 10. So in the bonding lesson, you all have studied about ionic bonds, covalent bond, Lewis dot 10 cross structures, Lewis dot structures, Lewis structure, intermolecular bonds. So for example, simple molecules like carbon dioxide and water, they join together to form complex molecules like carbohydrates, proteins, lipids, nucleic acid. Grade 10 first lesson, you all have studied that, no? Carbohydrate, monosaccharide, disaccharide, polysaccharide. Proteins are made out of amino acids. Lipids are made out of glycerol and fatty acids. Nucleic acids are made out of nucleotide, structure of the nucleotide, testing done for carbohydrate, protein. Then these complex molecules join together to form organelles. So mitochondria, chloroplast, nucleus, vacuole, Golgi, endoplasmic reticulum. There are two types of endoplasmic reticulum: smooth endoplasmic reticulum, rough endoplasmic reticulum, ribosomes. All those organelles, you all should know the functions under the cell lesson, grade 10, unit 6. You all have studied that. The collection of organelles working together are known as cells. You all know there are two different types of cells, no? Animal cells, plant cells. And you all know the differences. So a collection of cells will form a tissue. So this is your grade 11 first lesson. Okay, the tissues. Collection of tissues. Many different tissues will join together to form organs. And many interrelated organs will join together to form the organ system. For example, the digestive system, respiratory system, nervous system, endocrine system, excretory system, lymphatic system. Your grade 11, the most important lesson, unit 6. If you all have the textbook, you all can open that and see. We are going to study about all the systems in the body. Digestive system, respiratory system, circulatory system, the heart. In grade 9, you all have studied, no? Grade 9, unit 6, heart and all those things. Again, we will study that deeply and properly. Then we have, other than that, excretory system, endocrine system, lymphatic system. So all that are going to come again in grade 11, unit 6. And then all the systems together, we call it one organism. When you put all the systems together, you form one full organism, one individual of a specific species. Then many organisms of the same species living together is known as a population. But a population cannot survive alone, no? We need the other organisms also. If you take a living area, a forest, there are monkey population, lion population, cat population, deer population, grass population, coconut tree population, mango tree population. So all these populations together, we call it community. So in the community, all are living things, no? We call it biotic. Bio means life. Biotic, like robotic, biotic means things which are having life. Okay, living component. But the living component cannot survive without the non-living component. For example, we cannot survive without oxygen. We will die within few minutes if there is no oxygen. We cannot survive without water. We will die within few days if we don't have water. If we don't have food, within 4-5 days we might die. So food is a non-living thing. Water is a non-living thing. Gases are non-living thing. Plants need soil to grow. Plants need sunlight. All those are non-living things, but non-living things are important to our life. So when the living things and non-living things, biotic and abiotic are non-living things. Living things and non-living things are correlating with each other. We call it ecosystem. All the ecosystems put together. Wait, we'll pause at ecosystem. Can you all remember under diversity lesson in grade 9, you all studied a lot of ecosystems. Okay, when I tell that topic itself, some students will get a headache. Aquatic ecosystem, in that we had about the riverine environment, estuaries, marine environment. Under terrestrial, we had forest ecosystem. Under forest, we had montane forest, monsoon forest. Then we have grassland. Under that, we had wet patana grassland, dry patana grassland, Talav, Damana. Can you remember those things? Okay, you all don't need to study all those things again. That is one of the lessons even I hate in grade 9. Okay, studying about all those things and their features. Okay, anyways, all those are ecosystems. All those ecosystems put together. All those ecosystems. Yeah, many have commented that is the worst lesson in grade 9. Okay, all those ecosystems put together. Even your home garden is an ecosystem. A fish pond or a fish tank, that is also ecosystem, because living things, non-living things interacting with each other. All the ecosystems in the world put together is known as biosphere. Biosphere is going to be the last lesson, grade 11, 15th lesson. Now see, grade 10, grade 11, first lesson. Grade 11, sixth lesson. Grade 11, 15th lesson. All these three are in this chart now. So our biology syllabus revolves around this chart and the previous chart which you all wrote. Because in grade 11, we have only 4 bio lessons. Out of that 4, here we have 3. Tissue lesson, system lesson, biosphere lesson. What is the other lesson which is missing? Photosynthesis lesson. Okay, photosynthesis. Grade 11, unit 2. These are the 4 bio lessons in your grade 11. Totally we have 15. 4 out of 15 are biology lessons. Are you clear? Then the remaining is divided into physics and chemistry. I hope you all are clear. This is also coming under page number 2. I have left the space for that. Okay, roughly take it down. Once you get the tute, you can write it properly. You can use different colors and all those things. For now, just roughly write down from subatomic particle to biosphere. We can go even further. Biosphere is a planet. Many planets together, solar system. Solar systems together, Milky Ways, galaxies, universe, multiverse. We can go further, but for our syllabus, biosphere is enough, no? Okay, quickly take it down. I'll give 2 minutes. Quickly take it down, then we can dive deeply into our tissue lesson. Meanwhile, if you all have any doubts, you can send me a chat box message. Okay, yeah, someone wants the previous slide. May you all can take a screenshot if you all have not completed it. Yeah, take a screenshot of the previous one if you all have not done. Yeah, take a screenshot of this also. Okay, then this is your syllabus for O level. You can take a screenshot of this and go through it later. Here I have highlighted all the biology parts in green, the physics parts in red, and chemistry in blue color. So now what you all can do is when we are completing the lessons, you can put like once we complete the living tissue lesson and do the unit test for that, and done, completed, photosynthesis completed. Like that, tick out your grade 10 ones also. Whether you have completed the chemical basis of life, whether you have done some questions related with tick it and see how much you have completed in grade 10, and like you can track your progress. Now see, more than this side has more content, no? Grade 10, 20 lessons. And the basics of each biology, chemistry, physics are there in grade 10. Okay. I hope you all are clear, no? So you can take a screenshot and keep it. Just go through it later. This will help you figure out what are the lessons you have completed, what you have to study. Okay, always keep this in front of you. Take a printout and keep it so that you know science is not easy, but if you study properly, it's not going to be a hard task. Okay, there are many students who have passed the exam with colorful results. In the last year's awards day, you would have seen how many people got A. So that means it's not impossible. Students like you, okay, students who are worse than you, okay, put their full focus on studies and they started. And okay, they started and they achieved it. So you all can. Okay, it's not that you can't, but everyone can. The ones who are lazy, it's not going to be easy for them. But if you put your effort and work for it, surely you're going to go for a good results. Okay, then this is how the syllabus is broken down. In grade 10, you have 6 biology lessons, 5 chemistry, and 9 physics. With all that 18 equations, we have 9 physics lessons. Grade 11, 4 bio lessons, 5 chemistry lessons, and 6 physics lessons. I told you this 4, one is related to tissue, one is related to system, other one is related to biosphere. The other one is photosynthesis. Okay, so when I gave the chart, it's very easy for you to understand. This after studying tissues, you will be going to systems. After studying systems, you will be going to biosphere. Along with that, in the middle, you will be studying photosynthesis. From small grade, you have been studying photosynthesis. No? So totally we have 10 biology lessons, 10 chemistry lessons, and 15 physics lessons. So from everything, who is the highest? In grade 10, physics is the highest. Grade 11, physics is the highest. Overall syllabus, physics is the highest. Okay, so you have to always keep an eye open for the physics part because that's having more content. But actually, if you study properly, physics is the best one out of all this. That is because if you get an answer for physics, you're 100% sure about that answer because you have done put the equation, substitution, calculation. If your equation is correct, then you put the substitution properly and do the calculation properly, your answer is correct. You're 100% sure about it. But bio, it's not like that. You write an answer, but you're like, are they expecting this answer or that answer? Like that in bio, you might have confusion even after writing the answer. But in physics, okay, it's like you can double check your answer and see. So again, that means sure short answer, correct nang correct, wrong nang wrong. Okay, so that kind of a thing. So more practice is needed. Don't worry. The full practice, whatever you need, we are giving it in our paper classes. Okay, so I'll be giving the idea about the paper classes. So you might have not seen me. So now you can see the video, right? So I am from the Unani Medical Faculty, University of Colombo. I have completed this was during my university period. I've completed my degree and now I'm practicing as a Unani physician, Unani doctor. I have my own clinic in Dehiwala. So my teaching, I have been doing it from my university life. From the starting period of my university, I've been doing the teaching and it has become one of my, it's like my passion. Plus, many students, many people know me through my, through teaching only they know me. They mostly, some people suddenly come to my clinic and they are like, you're this teacher, right? My son used to study from you, Kela. They used to say like that. Okay, so more than people knowing me as a doctor, they know me as a teacher. Okay, so science is so interesting for me because I have practically done all the experiments related to dead bodies now. So now, for example, we have the system lesson now. You have to discuss about the digestive system, the stomach, the esophagus, the small intestine, large intestine. Now, for me, I don't need to check the book because I have seen real dead humans. I have cut those humans and I have seen the internal parts. So for me, I don't need the textbook. It's all in front of me. Because in university, we have superb, nice experiences, especially in this mortuary room where we cut the dead bodies and check the organs. So those experience and all, out of the world experiences. Okay. Yeah. And also, sorry for the ones who want to become doctors. First 2 years, you have to deal with dead bodies, not real patients. You have to deal with dead bodies. Now, when you are playing cricket, before you go to the main match, you practice inside the net, no? Like that, before you do anything to the real living human, we first have to try it with all the dead bodies. Okay, we get real dead bodies, not dummies, not plastic. Real dead bodies to our university. People donate. There are people who donate their dead bodies to the medical university. So those dead bodies come and then we soak them in the acid so that the bacteria and all the things die off. And then for experiment purposes, we cut the bodies, we take the organ, we take the eye, and if my friend is like, Machan, pass me the eye, we're like, minna eye ka, allua. Okay, so we cut the eye, we cut the heart, we cut all the parts, and that was a very nice experience. Okay, so there are a lot of things to be shared. Okay, university life, 5 years in the university, it's like, unforgettable memory. And also, as you all know, my wife is also from the same faculty, same batch, no? So we always talk about all our old university things. So didn't you feel disgusted for the first time when you touched the organs? For the first situation, actually it was not taken, we were not taken into this anatomy room. First, our lecturers didn't take us. Our seniors kila kattiya kitiya. Okay, our seniors. Those fellows, okay, we were having this rag season. No? Initially, when you go to university, there's a small rag season. They make fun of us. They call us in different names. Every university student gets a card name, a nickname. They call you with that nickname, and we have to memorize everyone's nickname. Our whole bench, about 45 were there. 45 have 45 nicknames. Sometimes we forgot their real names. Even now, we call them with their nickname. Okay, so that ragging season, suddenly the seniors, it was a little bit stress period, ragging season. So the seniors came and suddenly one day they said, come on, let's all go on a trip. So we were like, seniors are now good. They have repented for their sins and now they are going to take us on a trip. They were like, hurrying us, we have to go soon. We are going on a trip. So we also packed our bag and went to see. They took us to this anatomy room. And before taking us into the anatomy room, new dead bodies have arrived to the university. So they had cut all the parts. One dead body was with all the stomach, intestine out. One dead body was with the skull cut off and all the brain parts out. One's leg was cut off and all the leg bones and the muscles and everything were out. And they took us on a round. That was our first time. So some of our batch girls started vomiting. Okay. It's in Colombo University. Okay. My faculty is in Rajakiriya, Unani Ayurveda Medical Faculty. Okay. So that was an unforgettable experience. And I was unable to eat meat, chicken or beef for about 2 weeks after seeing all those horrible things. But once the lecture started, it became very, very, very practical. Okay. Like it was like playing with toys. Okay. Initially it will be like that, but later you will get used to it. Okay. So the ones who are hoping to go to medical faculty, medical university, it's a very nice period of time. Okay. So keep up your ideas. Okay. Keep up your hopes. This is your first stepping stone for your university. Your O level is the starting point of your university, because in O levels, let's say you get a good results, you might go to bio A level or maths A level. No, that means your pathway is turning towards medical side or engineering side, or else you will select accounting and go towards accountancy side, or you will select ICT for A level and go towards the ICT side. So your O level results is the one which decides your future. Okay, so keep that in mind. Your O level results is going to change your future life. Okay, it's going to totally change your future pathway. So it's a nice one. So actually, until my O levels, I went to an international school, Hijaz International, and then A levels, I joined DSN College, Colombo, and then straight away went to Unani Medical Faculty in Columbia University. Okay, so from then I have been teaching science, and in a lot of institutes, I have been teaching in many institutes, and finally now with Master Academy. So this is our timing. Just take a screenshot. Okay, next week I'll tell you all how to join the online website if you all don't know how to use it. Okay, so let's come into our living tissues. So can you all remember there were 3 points in the cell theory? Grade 10, Unit 6. We studied about the cells. Then we had that cell theory. Can you all tell me who are the 3 people who put this cell theory up? Abda, who are the 3 people who put the cell theory? Who brought up the cell theory? Good. Some answers are there. Scladen, Sean, and Rudolph Virchow. Scladen, Sean, and Rudolph Virchow. So what did they say? All organisms are made up of one or more cells. When there are more cells, we call it tissues. Okay, collection of cells. Multicellular organisms have tissue. But unicellular organism, the organisms which are one cell, unicellular organisms do not have tissues. So you can't learn about unicellular organisms in the tissue lesson. It's all about multicellular organisms. So unicellular organisms, all the bacteria are unicellular, Chlamydomonas, Euglena, Paramecium, some of the protozoas, all the protozoas are unicellular. You have studied their structures, no? For example, can you all remember this fellow with a brush-like thing? What is this fellow's name? Paramecium, no? What is his locomotory organs known as? Anyone can remember the locomotory organs? Yeah, it's known as cilia. Correct, good. Pseudopodia is for this fellow, amoeba. Okay, so cilia. So like that, unicellular organisms do not fall under our tissue lesson. Multicellular organisms. So from the definition, there are some organisms which are made out of one cell, some organisms made out of more cells. So more cells means there should be a tissue. The second point in the cell theory is cell is the basic structural and functional unit of living organism. Without a cell, an organism cannot have a structure or a function. Okay. And the third point, they said that new cells arise from pre-existing cell. You all know there are 2 types of cell division. Can you all remember the 2 types of cell division? Something called mitosis, meiosis, monohyresis, mitosis, meiosis. Those cell divisions, one cell can break into 2 cells. or 4 cells, either by mitosis or meiosis. So like that, new cells arise from already existing cell. Now, for example, if a new human cell is being created, what is the name given to the first human cell? Me, you, everyone, we were in one cell stage. One cell. What is that one cell known as?
Zygote.
Very good. Zygote. Okay. In the reproduction lesson, in the fallopian tube, when millions and millions of sperms are coming, there will be one egg cell, and out of that millions of sperms, one sperm will attach to the egg cell and form one zygote. So zygote is a new cell. How did these new cells come? From the sperm cell, from the father, and the egg cell or the ova from the mother. Okay, so new cells arise from pre-existing cell. I hope that part is clear to you all. Okay, so can you see our grade 11 always touches the grade 10. So these are these two fellows, Scladen, Sean, and Rodolph Virchow. Oh, main name, Rodolph Virchow. So you are clear about the 3 points now? If there are only one sperm necessary, why are there millions? That's a good question. Because from the female reproductive system, from the starting part of the vagina, it has to go to the fallopian tube. Many sperms may die, may fall off. Okay, so as evolution, as a process of evolution, it's like, they send millions, so at least one will be able to fertilize the egg. Okay, it's like to kill a incoming army, you send your full maximum power so that somehow this army is killed. Somehow to fertilize the egg, millions and millions of sperms are released. Okay. So you all know the structure of the typical plant cell and animal cell. I don't need to discuss it here. No, already in unit 6 you have discussed. So from the typical plant cell, we get plant tissues. From the typical animal cells, we get the animal tissue. Plant cells gives rise to plant tissue. Animal cells gives rise to animal tissue. So basically, whether it is plant tissue or animal tissue, there is a common definition. There are 4 points in that. What is a tissue? It's physically linked group of cells having a common origin which are specialized to perform specific function. If these 4 points are there, your cell definition is correct. Page number 3, you have a space to write the definition of the cell. So, not a cell, sorry, tissue. There is a question, tissue is a, then you have to finish it off, physically linked group of cells having a common origin, specialized to perform specific function. Just take it down, please. Yeah, when the azan is being said, please let me know. I hope you all are clear about it. Yes. Then, okay, once the azan finish, we'll take a 2 minutes break. Prayers are going on. Once the prayer is finished, we will start. Don't worry. Okay, then let's come back to our discussion. Yeah, the definition, I'll show it again. Give me a minute. Okay, so when you look at the plant tissue, first I will give you the classification because we should know what are the things we are about to study. So first I will give you the classification and then topic by topic we can go. So when you look at the plant tissues, it is initially divided into two categories. The main two categories, it depends on the growth. The parts which are able to grow, those are known as meristematic tissue. I normally call them, it's like automatic, meristematic, automatic. They can grow. They have the ability to grow. But permanent tissues, they cannot grow, but they have specific functions. They cannot grow. Then when you look at the meristematic tissue, there are three types of meristematic tissue. Permanent tissues further divide into two subcategories. Simple permanent, I'll put PT here, simple permanent tissue, complex permanent tissue. Simple permanent tissues are made out of same types of cells. For example, if it is circle, all the cells in that will be circle. But complex means it will be different, no? There will be, in the tissue, there will be circle cells, box-shaped cells, triangular shaped cells, different types of cells together. Those are known as the complex permanent tissue. Simple permanent tissue, same type. Complex permanent tissue, different types. Okay. Simple permanent tissue, there are three examples for simple permanent tissue. Complex permanent tissue, there are two examples. First, I will give you the short form to remember the examples. First letters. Remembering something using the first letters are known as mnemonics. In medical college, we use a lot of mnemonics to remember a lot of long things made into short. So remember like this. Ali is a name. Mr. Ali had personal computers. PCs with Windows XP. Like you all have Windows 11, Windows 10. When we were small, we had Windows XP, Windows Vista. So I used to remember Mr. Ali had personal computers with Windows XP on it. Ali, PCs, XP. What is this Ali? A is for apical meristem. Or you can give the full name, apical meristematic tissue. We call it apical meristem. L for lateral meristem. I for intercalary meristem. Easy to remember, right? Apical, A for apical, L for lateral, I for intercalary. Apical, lateral, and intercalary. A, L, I. Then PCs, parenchyma, collenchyma, S for sclerenchyma. Sclerenchyma, there are two shapes of sclerenchyma. One is like a fiber, it's called as fiber shape. The other one is like star shape, we call it scleroid. X and P, xylem, and P is for phloem. Xylem and phloem. Now the xylem and phloem falls under complex permanent tissue, right? Complex permanent tissues are made out of different types of cells. There are 4 different types of cells in xylem. I'll just give the first letters and later when studying about xylem, we'll learn the full names. Remember this, VTPF. Phloem is made out of 4 different types of cells. SCPF. Repeat after me. Xylem VTPF. Phloem SCPF. VTPF, SCPF. What are they? We'll learn it later. For now, are you clear about these ones? Apical meristem, lateral meristem, intercalary meristem, parenchyma, collenchyma, sclerenchyma, xylem, and phloem. Those are the how many? 7 main types of plant tissues available. Today we will be trying our maximum to cover apical, lateral, and intercalary, which is known as meristematic tissue. Next week we can cover parenchyma, collenchyma, sclerenchyma, if possible, xylem and phloem. Yes, can you all quickly take this? This is also coming under page 3. I have kept a space for this. Page 3. Once you get the tube, properly fill it. For now, roughly take it down. If you are lazy to take it down, at least take a screenshot and keep. Once you receive the tube, draw it, write it properly. Okay, right. So let's go to the next one. Yeah, the ones who have not done, please take a screenshot. The first tube Puta, even the students who do not pay, aka the ones who just join for this session, I will send you all a Google form. You all fill that, you all will be getting the tube. Okay, not only the paid students, we are giving it to all the students. So only thing is, I have a group. In that group only all the needed things and everything will be shared. So if you all are not there in the group, now itself send a WhatsApp message with your name, grade, school, and area which you are from to this number. This is my number. 8283 666. Then I will add you all to the group and then I will send you all a group Google form. If possible, today itself fill that Google form. Then tomorrow we can start posting. Okay, it's not a small work. We have to pack the tube. We have to write your addresses or print it and paste it and send it. It takes some time. So we'll try our maximum to do it as quick as possible. The ones who are already there in the group, no problem. The ones who are not there in the group, please send the details. Send me a WhatsApp message, not a normal message. There is a community also. There is a group. Group is specifically for your grade. Okay, you all took a screenshot, right? Let's go to the next one. This is the definition of the tissue. If you all have not written it, take a screenshot of that also. Okay, so now let's see. In a plant, the growing parts are normally soft. Yeah, the contact details, these are the contact details. In a plant, the growing parts are soft and light colored, while the matured parts are hard and dark colored. It is because these parts have different types of tissues. That's why some parts are light and soft, some parts are dark and hard. The growing parts have meristematic tissue, which has the ability to divide and grow, while the mature, old parts are permanent tissue. Actually, what happens with time? Meristematic tissue later become permanent, no? Once they become permanent, permanent tissues, they do not have the ability to divide further. But what can they do? They can do some specific functions very efficiently. Later we will study what are those functions, Kiela. Okay. So now let's go. Now here you can see these are the tender parts, the growing parts. These are mature parts. They are dark, they are hard. The very young parts, growing parts, they are very tender and very soft. So when you look at meristematic tissue, it is composed of cells which have the ability to divide actively by mitosis. Normally, whenever there is growth, what type of cell division is happening in growth? Mitosis, no? For the plant or the animal or whatever to grow, mitosis should happen. So in meristematic tissue, mitosis happens and the cells are growing and the plant is growing. The cells present in meristematic tissue are undifferentiated. Undifferentiated means later they will become parenchyma, collenchyma, sclerenchyma, xylem, phloem. But now it's undifferentiated, not decided yet. Okay, like your A level. Still you are undifferentiated. That means you all don't know whether you all are going to do A level biology or A level maths or A level ICT or A level commerce or A level arts. You're still in the verge of thinking yet. Once your O level results come or once you finish your O level paper, you all know I am good in maths, so let's do maths Kiela. So like that, these cells are still undifferentiated. Later they can become differentiated into parenchyma, collenchyma, sclerenchyma, or parts of xylem and phloem. That is later. Then apical meristem, lateral meristem, intercalary meristem. Already we know these are the three ALI. Ali. Then when you look at the features of the meristematic tissues, I will read, and if there is anything to draw, I will draw on the side itself. Then you can correlate both. Consists of living cells which are isodiametric in shape. Isodiametric means, Puta, the height and the length or the width are almost same. So it's actually like a spherical cells. Cells are undifferentiated, have the ability to divide, can actively divide to produce new cells by mitosis. Yes, we know that. Cells are tightly packed. Because they are tightly packed, no space in the middle. That space is known as intercellular space, no intercellular space. So that means if I have 2 or 3 cells, it's tightly packed like this. No space in the middle. Are you clear? Then the next important point is they have a prominent centralized nucleus with a dense cytoplasm and large amount of mitochondria. Normally, if you take a plant cell, in grade 10 we have studied plant cell, what is in the center? In a normal plant cell, what is at the center of a normal plant cell? Large, centralized vacuole. But these fellows, they do not have vacuole in the center, they have a nucleus in the center. So it's little bit different from the normal plant cell, no? Not the typical plant cell. It's a special plant cell. They have nucleus in the center and a dense cytoplasm. That means this cytoplasm has lot of other organelles, and especially who is majority is there? Which organelle is majority? Mitochondria. What is the function of mitochondria? What is that fellow's nickname? That nickname is now worldwide famous, no? What is mitochondria's nickname?
Powerhouse.
Powerhouse. Why it's world famous now? Because that day when I asked what is the powerhouse, who is the powerhouse, they are saying Rajanikanth. Okay. It produces energy. Okay. It produces energy. Okay. So now you won't forget that Coolie song, no? Powerhouse song. You have to always remember when you see Rajanikanth, mitochondria. So mitochondria can do aerobic respiration and produce energy. I hope you all can remember aerobic respiration tiyanava, anaerobic respiration tiyanava, lactic acid fermentation, ethanol fermentation. So they have a dense cytoplasm with lot of Rajanikanth's name, lot of mitochondria in their cytoplasm. Less prominent or small vacuoles in the periphery. Sometimes there might be a tiny vacuole or sometimes no vacuole at all. Normally, if you take a plant cell, cell wall is there and then large centralized nucleus is there. Large centralized vacuole is there, but here no. Cell wall is primary cell wall made out of cellulose as usual. A thin small cell wall is there which is made out of, plant cell wall is made out of cellulose, no? So in your tute, page number 4, along with this, there is a small space. In that space, you all can draw this fellow because like this, you are going to study about 6 or 7. So everything you can't memorize the wordings, no. But if you have the picture in the mind, okay, if you have this picture in the mind, then you can say, they are tightly packed. Because of that, no intercellular spaces. Who is in the center? Nucleus in the center. Then sir said something about Rajanikanth and Kohli. That means more mitochondria are there. That means because the nucleus is in the center, vacuole is either small or in the corner or not there. Okay, so like that you can build up a story with this picture. So this is the general idea of meristematic, automatic growing. They have the ability to grow. Yes, better to take a screenshot once the tute come. Please complete it properly. If you all have any doubts or anything, you all can ask Buddha. Okay, then let's talk about apical meristem, lateral meristem, intercalary meristem. Those are the types of meristematic tissue. No? Is this a plant cell? Yeah, plant cell. One type of a plant cell, a special type of plant cell. Meristematic. These are meristematic cells. They form the meristematic tissue. The cells which are found in the meristematic tissue. This is one cell, two cell, three cell, four, five. There are about 6 cells. Collection of cells, we call it a tissue. Sir, so plants have both meristematic and permanent. Yeah, I gave you a chart, right? A plant will have all the tissues. Different places, they will have all the tissues. Now, earlier I showed you a picture with a tender leaf and a old mature leaf, no? So, tender part will have these cells, mature part will have different cells. Okay, now let's talk about the types. Apical meristem. Yeah, first one is apical meristem, our A. Occur at the shoot apex, root apex, and the axillary bud. If there are two cells, can we say it's a tissue? Yes. The definition says that a collection of cells, more than one, is a tissue. Due to its activity, the height of the plant increases. Examples: shoot apex, root apex, and axillary bud. Wait, I'll show this to you all clearly with a diagram. Now let's say this is the plant. The tips of the root, they are growing parts. So those will have what tissue? Meristematic tissue. Because they are in the tip of the root, they are known as root apex. The tip of the stem where the growing parts are there, they are known as shoot apex. Then there are some auxiliary buds. Later they can become a leaf or a branch or a flower. Initially they look like a bud. So that is known as axillary or auxiliary bud. So when the shoot apex grows, the plant's height will increase. When the root apex grows, the bottom part of the plant will increase. So obviously we can say that the height of the plant increases due to activity of apical meristems. This is present in both dicot plants and monocot plants. Both the plants have. Can you all draw the structure quickly? This will be in page number. Give me a minute. I'll check the tube. Page number 4. I have given 3 columns. First column you will have the apical meristem. This picture. Second column the next picture. The third column. So all the pictures will be together. I'll be drawing it in different pages here in this one. But in the tube you will have a nice, like, chart wage, a column ekak wage. So there you can draw it. Page number 4. You're done with that? Okay. The ones who are not done, take a screenshot, put on. Yes. Next one. Now the A is done now. Apical meristem done. Let's go to L. Lateral meristem occur laterally parallel to the longitudinal axis of the plant. By reading it, you won't be able to understand. When I draw the picture, you will understand. Due to its activity, the girth, the thickness of the plant increases. Okay, so normally we say it helps in the secondary growth, thickening of the plant. Example is cambium tissue. This cambium tissue is only present in dicot. Only present in dicot. All this I have given in the tube, so don't need to worry. The diagram only you will have to draw it. Yes. Diameter. When I say the thickness or the girth, the diameter of the plant increases. So if you take a dicot plant, let's say it's like this. You cut it like this and observe from top. Then you will be able to see the circles, no? This circle part. That part only we are going to zoom it. So it will be a circle like this. This has many parts. For now, I will be naming only the important ones. Later, once we are studying the parenchyma tissue, I will be naming all the parts. Okay, so in this circular part, in the middle part, you will have like triangles. These are known as vascular bundles. Another vascular bundle. There are a lot of new names, not today. So repeat the names. The more you repeat, the more you will remember it. Vascular bundle. In the middle of the vascular bundle, we have a special type of tissue which is known as cambium. Initially, it will be in the vascular bundle, and then later what will happen? Everything will join with each other. This is the vascular bundle. This is the cambium tissue in the vascular bundle, and later they will join hands like this, and it will become a cambium ring. So you can remember like a pizza, you have put a circular sauce, you have put sauce on it in a circular format. Pizzas and sauce. The pizzas are known as vascular bundle, while the sauce layer is known as cambium tissue or the cambium ring. So what will happen? The cambium has the ability, it's a meristematic tissue, no? It has the ability to grow this way. When the cambium cells are growing, increasing, what will happen? The thickness of the plant will increase. So this thickness, the diameter, it's known as the girth of the plant. Okay, plant is becoming fat. Now, if you compare a coconut tree and a mango tree, coconut tree, after it grows primary growth, it doesn't become more fatter. There is a limit because they don't have this cambium tissue. But monocot plants, year by year, their thickness can increase. There are certain monocot plants, 2-3 people have to get together and circle it. It's a big why. With age, it will grow because it has cambium ring. So that is known as the secondary thickening of the plant, the secondary growth of the plant. The stem will become thicker and thicker day by day. Can you all draw this diagram? This is the picture of the stem of dicot plant. Stem of dicot plant. They are only our main man, cambium tissue. He contains meristematic tissues, lateral meristematic tissues. And this is only present in dicot. Only in dicot. Quickly draw it, Putha. Once you get the tute, all three diagrams will be close to each other, so you can compare and study it nicely. I have planned and made the tute. This tute is going to be really helpful for you all. So make sure you keep the tute properly, maintain it properly. Okay, you can use red color pen. Okay. Because until your O level, it will be helpful. Because some students, they say that when they open the textbook, they feel like, it's compact with notes and notes. So they feel like, charter to study that. They feel boring. But tutes are not like that. Tutes have pictures, your handwritten diagrams will be there. It's well organized. Easy for you to study. So make sure you maintain the tutes properly because you will need it until your O level, especially, and also the grade 10 tutes are now. Don't throw all those things. Keep it. You will need it. Putha, now this one is when the plant is alive. When you cut, this won't happen. When the plant is alive, due to this cambium ring only, the thickness of the plant increases. Once you cut, it becomes dead, no? Then no. So can we study only the tutes for our O level? Yes, because my tutes, there are about, totally you will be getting 6 tutes, 6 theory tutes. Now when you are joining, now every 2 months we'll be sending the tutes. You have 6 theory tutes, 3 paper tutes, and 3 short notes. Short notes, now only I'm making it. So theory tute every 2 months you will be getting. Paper tute, once a term you will be getting a paper. That is all the past papers according to the lesson wise. Now I have made a past paper booklet where you have all the plant tissue questions, then animal tissue questions, photosynthesis question, mixture lesson question, like that. Per term you will be getting 1 paper tute. And then 3 short notes. Again, a first term short note, second term short note, third term short note. That short note you will be getting towards the end of your term. Yeah, if you all are joining the grade 10 classes, if you all are joining grade 10, there also we have 6 tutes, 6 theory tutes. Those will be the big tutes. Then 3 paper and 3 short note. The theory tutes will be CR size tutes. The paper and the short note will be small booklets, like your normal books. Okay, done with the diagram? Don't worry, the first tute, all of you all who fill the Google form, you will be receiving it. So don't worry. I'll be sending a Google form, fill it. All of you all will be receiving it. Even the paid ones, non-paid ones, the first tute is free for all. Yeah, if you all have not done, drawn it, take a screenshot of it quickly. We'll go to the next part. Intercalary meristem occurs at the node of monocot plants only. Due to its activity, the height of the internode increases. When the height of the internode increases, automatically the height of the plant also increases. Example, monocot plant, grass, bamboo, coconut, all those are falling under monocot. Let's go to intercalary meristem. When you look at intercalary meristem, now let's say this is a bamboo tree. Have you all seen externally also we can see a small mark like this in the bamboo tree? Those are known as node. This node has meristem, intercalary meristem. The gap between the node is known as the internode. Node, in between the node, we have internode, easy, no? And then what happens is, new cell starts to grow from the node up and down. Every node starts producing new cells. Then what will happen to the internode size? Day by day, the internode will increase. When the height of the internode increases, when all the internode increases, what will happen to the height of the plant? Drastically, it will increase. That's why normally when you compare the monocot plants along with the dicot plant, monocot plant's height is more. Coconut tree and a mango tree, when you compare, coconut tree's height is mara high. No, now for example, if you grow a coconut tree and a mango tree same time, after 1 year, coconut tree will be having a mara height. Mango trees after 1 year, the height will be less. Why is that? Because in coconut tree, there is an extra special tissue which helps in growing. That is the intercalary meristem, which is present in the node. So therefore, the height of the monocot plants, this is only present in monocot. Only in monocot plant. Therefore, the height of the monocot plant increases drastically. Yes, Buddha, quickly draw this. This is the final one, I. Intercalary meristem. Yeah, sugarcane is also falling under that. Yeah, if you all have anything related to the tudes or anything, just send me a WhatsApp message because I can't answer all the these ones through the chat box. Are you all done, Buddha? So if you look at monocot plants and dicot plant, monocot, dicot. Already you all have studied the differences, no, in grade 7, 8 and all those things, monocot, dicot. Here now we can see when you compare, when you check what are the meristematic tissues present in monocot, apical is present in monocot, apical is present in dicot also. Lateral is not present in monocot, but lateral meristem is present in dicot. Intercalary is present in monocot. Intercalary is absent in monocot, dicot, sorry. Are you clear? This is related to the meristematic tissue. Yeah, monocot examples. Wait, I'll give some examples. Coconut plant is a monocot plant. Bamboo. palm, date palm, grass, sugarcane, mango, apple, guava, all those fall under dicot plants. In the photosynthesis lesson, I think I'll be describing. No, by the end of this lesson, again I will give you all the differences between monocot, dicot, the stem differences, the root differences, the leaf reticular venation, parallel venation, one cotyledon, two cotyledon, all that again I will be giving. Hope you all are clear about it. So now see, this is a plant which is having both apical meristem and lateral meristem. So what type of plant do you think this is? Monocot plant or a dicot plant? Yeah, dicot plant. Okay, it's a dicot plant. So here see, apical meristem causes primary growth. Due to that only the primary height is increasing. Occurs in the tip of shoot, tip of root. This is shoot tip, shoot apex, root tip, root apex. And also produces new leaves and flowers. That is these auxiliary buds. They are also falling under apical meristem. Lateral meristem causes secondary growth, thickening of the plant. Okay, widening of the plant. The plant becomes thicker day by day due to this. Produces the bark, the increasing of the bark, all those are due to this cambium, occurs at the cambium. So cambium is a good example for lateral meristem. Shoot apex, root apex, and the auxiliary bud are good examples for apical meristem. Then intercalary meristems are present in monocot plant. That already you all know in the previous diagram. In the coconut tree, bamboo tree, all those we will have it. Okay. So next week we are going into our permanent tissue. So under simple permanent tissue, we have three topics: parenchyma, collenchyma, sclerenchyma. Under complex permanent tissue, we have xylem and phloem. Xylem, phloem, you have to draw a lot. So make sure you are ready with a pencil, different colored pens and all those things. And I hope the tubes are also available. Then you will be able to write all the needed things in the tube. Then it's easy for you. And also in our classes, the benefits of our classes, you can see. Now you all are attending the classes. Especially this benefit is for the online students only. You can attend the classes, live online classes. And also, again, you can watch the recording. This recording will be available for 1 week. Until next Monday, it will be available. So if you want to watch it even 3 times, you can watch it. So that will again and again, okay, improve your knowledge or the understanding. Let's say you get absent to the live class after paying the fee. Let's say you get absent due to some reason. Then also you can watch the recording. So in online classes, you will never miss a class. Okay, so that continuous flow will be there. And also you will be getting the printed tubes. So your notes and all those things will be in one compact tube and it's well organized. I've taken so much time to organize it. Okay, so it's very easy for you to study for your O-levels as well as term tests. So what I am asking from you is, I want all of you all, each one of you all, to keep a target. Attend the classes properly. Watch the recordings also properly. And I want you all to get the highest marks for your term test. School term test. This time, luckily, third term was cancelled in many schools, but most probably grade 11 first term will be held. So in the first term, I want all of you all are from different schools, no? I want you all to become the class highest. Okay, so when you achieve that, then that day you can send me a message saying that, sir, you wanted me to be the class highest. Today I am the class highest. I will be really happy about your progress. Okay, so that is one target I am giving you all. Achieve that, and that day you send me the message. I'll be really happy about it. Yeah, we have a WhatsApp group. Okay, we have a WhatsApp group. In that WhatsApp group, I will be sending the Google form. Give me some time. I will pray and I will send the Google form. Once you fill the Google form, you will be they will be dispatching the tute to your house. It's free of charge. We will pay for the tute. We will pay for the postage. You all have to just receive it. And next week, when you all are coming to class, when you all are joining the class, keep the tute. Then with the tute, you can do the lessons more clearly. So to be added to the WhatsApp group, if you're already there in the WhatsApp group, today's link I sent through the WhatsApp group. No, if you all are there, no problem. If you all are not there, send me your name, grade, and school, and the area from where you are. So I will save according to your name, and I will put the name and school and which grade kila dala, I will save it. Then it's easy for me to add you all to the group. So send this to 77828366. This is my number. I am Rihan. Okay, so next week I'll tell you all how to purchase the classes from our website, masteronline.lk. Most of you all are familiar with that. For the new students, I will tell you how to purchase it. Did you all understand the basic part and then the three main important meristematic tissues? Are you all clear about today's session? Was it worth it? Were you able to understand it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, super. I'm really happy. Okay, so like this, even if you all have understood it 100%, okay, again and again you'll have to revise, because as humans we will quickly forget. So make sure you do the revision. And tomorrow our paper classes will be started. Paper classes, we are having it on Tuesday, 8 p.m. So we will be discussing some of the grade 10 revision, grade 10 questions, because still you all are, we have not covered that much to give grade 11 questions. So grade 10 questions will be discussed tomorrow. The first month will be totally free, paper classes. Okay, so that link also I will send it in the group. So be ready, tomorrow we have a paper session. That's also free. For this full month, the paper session will be free. Theory classes, first 2 weeks will be free. The other 2 weeks you all can purchase from the website. Okay, then we'll meet again tomorrow, and then again the theory part will be discussed next week. So until that, hope you all do the revision. And also one request from my side, please share about my classes to your friends. Share to your friends, share to your family. If anyone is doing O level or grade 10, grade 9, okay, grade 6, 7, 8, my wife, Dr. Shuhaina Riyabdin, she is conducting grade 6, 7, 8. I am conducting grade 9, 10, and 11. So just inform them about it and send them my number. Let them contact and get the class details. It will be a great help if you all motivate your friends to join our classes, and then when they study and when they also get good marks, all that blessings and reward will be, a part of it will be for you all also, for guiding them towards the classes. Online classes I conduct only on Mondays. Only thing is, because we are giving the recordings, even if you miss the classes, Tuesday, Wednesday, you can keep a fixed time to watch the recording every week. Last year and all, many students did like that and they have even got A. I don't know who the student also, but they purchased the class, they watch the recording. Only on the awards day, I know that there is this kind of a student. They said they watch only recordings, full recordings, and they have got a for science. So I am also wondering, superb, ne Kela. Okay, so that option is also there. Okay, so even if you have any other classes, no issues. You can purchase the classes and watch the recordings like a normal, usual class. If you have any doubts or anything, you can contact me through WhatsApp. Whenever I am free, I will reply to you. Okay, then students, thank you for joining the session. Please make sure you share about our classes. Please make sure you do the revision and hope to see you all next week along with the tute. Yeah, then it will be more and more beneficial. Assalamu alaikum. Good day to all of you all.